Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Mother of Tarot. Today's pick a card reading, I am here to deliver messages to you from the universe to empower you, to guide you, make sure you're on the right path, and just to give you words of encouragement. I'm really excited about this pick a card. I have been going through a lot of deep healing, emotional healing, and I'm sure if you were guided to this reading that you're probably going through the same thing. Or maybe there's some areas of your life that you're just unsure or uneasy about. So in this pick a card reading, I'm going to encourage you, empower you, and we're also going to dive into some of your talents and skills. Some of these abilities and gifts you may already have, and if not, then they will be coming to you in the future. So we have 4 piles to pick from. Pile number 1 is show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. Pile number 2 is be bold, don't be afraid to stand out. Pile number 3 is your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. And pile number 5 says you are pure magic. Now take your time, use your intuition to pick which pile resonates with you the most. Once you've picked your group, go ahead to the description box below, pick your timestamp, and I'll meet you at your reading. Hi pile number 1, if you pick this group, you pick the show off your sparkle and shine from the inside. These are going to be words of encouragement. We're going to get into your gifts, your talents, and anything that you need to hear right now to empower you and motivate you to keep going on your path. Alright, so the first card I have for you, this is a new deck I got I'm really excited about. It is from the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. So I'm really excited to use this for the first time. The first card we have is Man Holding a Coin. Then we have Storm Warning, Deceit. I'm really excited about some of these messages, so don't let these cards scare you off, okay? These messages are very empowering. Alright, then we have the Euclid's Crystal card, God of Reflections, Daughter of Cups, the Son of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles, Angel of the Universe, Goddess of Oneness, God of Conflict Resolution, Determination, Change, Allow Unlimited Abundance, Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Okay, group number 1, so the first message I'm getting with Man Holding a Coin, and we also have the Four of Pentacles, which talks about, it can talk about money, and we have Allow Unlimited Abundance. One of your gifts is really good. You're really good at managing money and manifesting money, and you're going to make a lot of money in this lifetime. So if right now you're watching this and you're like, I am not good at managing my money, I'm not good at budgeting, this is a skill set that you're being guided to, and you are going to come into a lot of money. And you're going to be really, really good at it. You're going to be good at manifesting and working for it and like finding the balance. Another skill that I see that you have, group number 1, is that you're really good at helping people out. With the storm warning, people come to you with their problems, when they're upset, and you're really good at giving people really good advice and really being really nurturing and helping people. I also see that there's a lot of cup energy in your spread. You have the Queen of Cups, the Son of Cups, and the Daughter of Cups. So you're a very loving person. You're a very heart-centered person. You really want to help people and give back. And you have a lot of compassion. You have so much compassion. And that type of energy and vibration is so strong and so beautiful. So I can tell you're a really beautiful soul, group number 1. And it seems like you've probably been through a lot in your life, and you've been very resilient. You've been very resilient, especially with the storm warning. You weathered a lot of storms, and since you've been through all the things that you have, now you have the ability and the compassion to help other people. And that's why you went through a lot of these storms and trials and tribulations, and maybe some of you had hard home lives as well. But I'm seeing all of this having such a greater purpose, and that's why you have so much compassion. With the Deceit card, I feel as though you're really good at reading other people's energy. Maybe when you walk into a room, you're the kind of person that can be like, ooh, something's off here, or there's something off about that person. You want to see the best in them, but automatically you have this intuitive feeling that something's off and something's wrong. I think sometimes you fight that because you have such a big heart, but deep down you know you have this ability because you're really affected by other people's energies. And I feel as though you've had a lot of people deceive you in your life. So now you're very sensitive to those around you. But this is good because you have a stronger ability now, and it's going to get stronger as you grow older to be very discerning and make sure you only allow certain energies in your life that are going to complement you and uplift you and empower you. Also, when I see the change card, you're very open-minded, group number 1. You're very open to change. You change your opinion a lot. You kind of want to hear all the sides of the story. And you've changed a lot throughout your life, and you're going to continue to change in a lot of positive ways, a lot of transformative ways. You came to this life to really undergo serious transformation. You're breaking a lot of cycles from your past life. So this life is all about rejuvenation, and you're determined. You have this determination that's so powerful and so strong. And sometimes you doubt that about yourself, but Spirit's saying you shouldn't. Like, you have such a strong, determined energy to live the life that you want to live. And right now, it seems like your soul is really pushing you to do that. Your higher self is really guiding you, and your angels are working with you really closely. I love this. Yes, exactly. And you have the angel of the universe. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Yeah, so you expand your thinking. You're very open-minded, and we have the goddess of oneness and goddess of reflections. Yeah, this makes sense. So a lot of times you see yourself in other people. You notice the similar energies. You have a very high intuition. And if you don't feel like this right now, this is something that you're stepping into. You're really going to feel connected to other people, and you're going to notice how other people that are in your surroundings are such a reflection of your type of energy. And it's almost like people are going to be a mirror to you. And that's it's like a beautiful intuitive gift to have, because you're really going to be able to hone into their energy in a really unique way and be able to help them in the exact way that they need it. Also, when I see the Nine of Pentacles, I feel as though this group is very independent. You like spending time with yourself. You like being in your own energy. You like your me time, your alone time. And I see you possibly working from home and building your own business and doing kind of working. You do better not working for other people. And I see you doing that. I see you building something. Especially when I see the Daughter of Pentacles as well. I see you building something for yourself and to help other people. And then for your crystal card, I pulled Euclid. So I'm actually going to read the message from my book for this crystal. Okay, this says, when you are distracted by all the noise and stimulation that are part of our lives now, it can be hard to trust that you have what it takes to make wise choices. The appearance of Euclid spirit is a sign that valuable insight can be found through tapping into your intuitive intelligence. Yeah, so I really feel like you have a very strong intuitive power. Yeah, and there's a lot of third eye popping up in your spread as well. See how his third eye is highlighted there? I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little drop. But I feel like your intuition is way stronger than you realize. When it comes to knowing the truth, there is no substitute for lived experience that has been recalled and examined. Yeah. Through a process of alchemy, your experiences have generated wisdom that can guide you when you feel lost or confused. You know more than you think. Yeah, trust your intuition. I'm getting from this group as well that there's some like psychic, intuitive powers. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of empaths are watching this group for group number 1. Yeah, and I feel for this group that a lot of you watching have clairsentience, which is a type of psychic power, and it's when you can feel other people's energies and help them transmute their energies. And I think if you do this power number 1 without even realizing it, you have this ability, this really strong energy force, and you do that with all of your love that you give and the compassion, and you're always transmuting energies and making people feel better, and you don't even realize that you're doing it. I think that you don't even have to talk sometimes to be around people. You just emit such a beautiful, powerful frequency that they're uplifted like being in your presence, and I love that. Okay, and then for the last part of this message, it says, you are learning that fear can distort your intuitive intelligence, so release any worry and tune in within. You have a vast library of knowledge available to you and wise and loving guidance that will help you. Yeah, so you have worked towards this lifetime in past lifetimes. You have learned so much already, and you brought all of that into this new life, and you really are ready to start helping people. But in more of like a profitable way is what I'm hearing for you. It's time to bring this love, if you're not already, Bring all this love and compassion that you have into the world, even more so into the next level, because the world needs it. The world needs it. Wow, I'm excited for this group. You guys have such big hearts. You're probably heart chakra centered people. So make sure to protect your energy. Make sure you're doing a lot of self-care and a lot of self-cleansing. Taking salt baths, burning sage, using certain mantras to clear energy, things like that. And I don't want you to think that that's a bad thing, that you're an empath and that you're sensitive to energies. This is a really beautiful thing. I have this ability as well, and I used to think this was one of my faults. This was something bad. And it made me really frustrated because I always felt like I was just taking on other people's energy. Well, when you're in a place of fear, that can happen. That's why Spirit's helping you right now to transmute that, to step out of that fear and into a place of love. And when you can do that, you're automatically shielded with this like protection power of love. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's so true. When you have a lot of love and faith and you kind of surrender, that's when you stop absorbing other people's energies and you start stepping into your power. Because this is a superpower you have. This is a superpower that you have, and this is going to give you such a beautiful life, having these abilities. It's just like having a superpower and not knowing how to use it, not knowing how powerful it is. And you know, like in the beginning of a superhero movie, when somebody has all these powers all of a sudden and they're dangerous because they don't know how to control them. If that's like where you're at. I feel like you don't know how to control your powers yet, but once you do, it's going to be like such a beautiful, huge force. So I love you guys. I hope this empowered you. I'm excited. If this resonated for you, comment down below. I'd love to hear back, and I'd love to give words of encouragement to you. If you want a more in-depth reading, I have all of that information below as well, and I am on Instagram if you want to connect with me there. So I will see you at the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you pick this group, you pick the Be Bold, Don't Be Afraid to Stand Out. So we're going to get into some empowering messages for you. Talk about your gifts, your talents, and everything in between. So the first cards I pulled for you are from my new Oracle deck. I'm really excited about this one. It is called Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so I pulled the Sun, Broken Heart, and don't let that message scare you. These are empowering messages, I promise, okay? We have True Love, Inner Goddess, Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Two of Cups, Labradorite, Angel of Families, Faith, Get Creative and Excite Your Imagination with Wonder, the Empress, the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the Five of Cups. Okay, well, I love for you group number 2 that the first card that I picked for you is the Sun. This just tells me right off the bat that this group is like a ray of sunshine. You probably are a more positive person. You're really in tune with your emotions. And you have this just really beautiful energy that people like to be around, that people are inspired by you, and they just want to be you. And you probably don't feel like that, but they do. And another beautiful message I'm getting is that with the Two of Cups and the True Love card, is that a big part of your life you're going to have, if you're single and you're looking for somebody, you're going to have a really beautiful, healthy relationship. And if you're already in a relationship, it's just going to keep getting better and better and better, and you're going to have the kind of relationship that other people want. Other people are going to be like, how did you get so lucky? And it's going to be because you really fall in love with yourself and you really learn to just love yourself completely. And you're going to just stand so confident in yourself, because I see a lot of confidence from this spread. With the Emperor card too and the Judgment, I see so much confidence and personal power and self-love. So if you're watching this and you're like, I don't feel like that, Megan, like I don't feel like that, I don't know what you're talking about, this is what you're stepping into. This is what you're stepping into. This is going to be a big part of your gift, and you already do have this. You already do have this inside of you. You just have a few blockages that you're working through, and you're stepping into it, and you're becoming this just like beautiful butterfly. I love it. Yeah, and we have the Inner Goddess card. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So you just have this really beautiful energy of being present, being in your feminine energy, being in the moment, and really being in touch with your intuition. You have a very high intuition for this group. And you always have faith. You always have faith in the positive. You have faith in other people. You know that you're coming into this good life. Your ego shouts at you sometimes with fear and says like, oh, but maybe it's not, because I know you've had your heart broken before. You've been through some heartbreaks. You've had some disappointments, but you've never lost faith. You're very resilient, this group. I even feel that way with the Knight of Swords. See how he's just charging forward. It's like, I'm not giving up. I'm going after what I want, and I love that for you. And the Angel of Families card is here. I see that you're very family-oriented. You put your family first, and you just do anything for your family. Maybe you're the person in your family that kind of holds everyone together. You're like the glue that like holds everything together, and you really value family life, and you really value having a family one day of your own. And then we have the Labradorite. Labradorite talks about intuition, talks about manifestation, magic. I feel as though this group has a really good imagination, especially with the Three of Wands too, which talks about envisioning your future. You really like to play with manifestation, and you're really good at it. You're really good at visualization. So if you haven't used that type of manifestation technique, that's something that comes really easy for you. And then with the Empress card, I can tell you're very nurturing. You're a very nurturing soul. You like to help other people, and you like to inspire people. And from your spread, I'm seeing that you have a very bright future. You're definitely on the right path with what you're doing right now in life. With stepping into your personal power, being bold, don't be afraid to stand out. We have the Emperor energy, which is action, leadership, standing in your power. So I see you taking leadership roles. If you're not right now, I see you doing that in the future. Yeah, and then we have get creative and excite your imagination with wonder. So really work on your manifestation skills is a big message I'm getting for you, because this is something that comes easy to you. I'm also feeling that for some of you, you could be really good at like fashion design or makeup or something like that, like makeup artistry, hairdresser. That could be one of your skills as well. You're really good at styling people, doing their makeup, or things like that. That could be one of your gifts as well. And that's a beautiful way to empower people, right? Doing their makeup and styling them, because that's such a big reflection of our energy and our artistic expression. Yeah, for this group, I really just see you not caring what other people think. Just doing whatever you want and being so confident in who you are. I just keep getting so much confidence from this group. And it just radiates, and you really inspire other people. And maybe you teach other people how to do the same, how to not care what people think, how to step into their power and things like that. So I hope this resonated for you, group number 2. If it did, leave a comment below. I'd love to give you words back of encouragement. I also offer personal readings, so if you'd like a more one-on-one interaction, go to the description box below. And I'm also on Instagram if you want to connect with me there. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you picked this group, you picked Your Soul Whispers Love, Your Ego Shouts Fear. Alright, so for some of the first messages, I did get a new Oracle deck I'm excited about. This is Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. So I pulled a couple cards from there, and then we'll get into the rest of your messages. Okay, we have Strategy. First Chakra, Archangel Michael. The Ten of Swords. Son of Wands. The Magician. Petalite. Goddess of Beauty. Angel of Emergence. Surround yourself with your tribe. Trust your intuition, she's always right. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. We have the Magician again. Three of Pentacles. The World. Alright, I just got this deck, but can we talk about this? First Chakra, Archangel Michael. Look at this guy. Look at those abs. That is not how I picture an angel. Like, what? Okay, just saying. I mean, I would be mad if my angel looked like that, but that's intense. So with that, we'll start with this card. We'll start with this angel. So this is the first chakra. This is the root chakra, right? This is the grounding chakra. So I feel as though for this group, one of your skills is really being grounded in your own energy, really being practical, logical, and really having a strong connection to the earth, really strong connection to nature. And I feel as though for this group you do really well when you're outside, and you're really good at grounding other people as well, making them feel safe, making them calm, things like that, and I love that. You're also really good at coming up with strategies. So whether this is in work or with friends, or maybe you're making a plan for a trip somewhere, you're really good at laying out plans, making a strategy, and really good at getting things done. You're very organized, group number 3. I can tell you've been through a lot of hardships with the Ten of Swords, but this is perfect for you because, I mean, I shouldn't say perfect, right? None of us want to go through these tough moments in our life, but you are completely transforming that energy, completely transmuting it. I mean, look at this, the Angel of Emergence and the Goddess of Beauty. Look at all this butterfly energy. You are a beautiful example, group number 3, of turning pain into power, and I love that. You also, with the surround yourself with your soul tribe, you just do anything for your friends. Your friendships mean a lot to you. You really do a lot for them, and you're always there for them. You're just one of those friends that, like, super reliable, and you're always there for your friends. Yeah, and I'm getting a lot of intuitive energy from this pile. Trust your intuition. She's always right. So I feel like sometimes you doubt yourself, but you know, Spirit's saying, like, your intuition's way stronger than you realize. It's way stronger. And you also have the Magician card twice, so you guys are, like, super avid manifestors. You're so good at manifesting the life that you want. And that's why you came here. And that's why you're here right now on this planet, is to, like, create this beautiful life, to help people to create this life. And now you're in this energy of just, like, walking away from all of the hardships and the broken relationships and the overthinking and the fears. Like, you're taking your boat and you are sailing away. You are sailing away. You're like, no, that doesn't serve me anymore. Also with the 8 of Cups, that's what that talks about too. You're creating the world that you want with the World card. I love this. You definitely are on the right path, group number 3, with the direction that you're going. I feel like this life has been a little chaotic for you just because of so much transformation that you've been through, and you're still going through transformation right now. But you're doing it beautifully. You really are. You're putting an end to things, you're putting in the work, and you're being very decisive, and you're protecting your energy. And you have such beautiful discernment. There's some more things you still have yet to heal, is what I'm hearing too, so be patient with yourself. But this is getting you exactly the kind of life that you want. You're trying to manifest a lot right now. You're trying to change a lot of things in your life, so a lot of stuff is falling apart. A lot of stuff may be chaotic right now, but it's all part of the journey, and it's there for a reason. And you're going to come out of this so beautifully and so strong. Which is like those abs, you know? You're going to have, like, the 6-pack. I don't know if you're going to physically have a 6-pack, but, like, you're going to have a spiritual 6-pack. Spiritual 6-pack, yeah. That's a new one. And with the Son of Wands, you're really stepping into this fiery energy, this really fiery, creative energy. You're going to be discovering a whole new creative side, because I feel like you thrive on creativity, and you're so good at creating. You're so good at creating art, creating the life you want. You're creators. You're master creators. And you do so with such grace. You don't feel like you do, but you really do. People admire that about you. Okay, and then your crystal card, you have Petalite. Petalite is having the ability to detach. I feel like this group, you're beautiful souls, but you're very logical. You're really good at thinking from your crown chakra, so you're really able to detach from emotions and think logically and make really beautiful practical decisions, and you're able to help people do the same. And it really helps you get far in life. It really helps you get far. But make sure you're always having compassion for yourself. You're honoring where you're at. Don't overthink. I think this group is some overthinkers. But you have this beautiful ability of detaching, and not detaching in a negative way. It's just detaching to be able to think clearly and not let your emotions completely overrule you, and that's such a beautiful power to have. So I hope this helped, group number 3. Thank you for checking out my video. If you want a more personal reading, I have all the information in the description box below. Leave a comment if this resonated, and connect with me on Instagram if you want more free content. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, group number 4. If you picked this group, you picked the You Are Pure Magic. So the first couple cards I got from my new deck, I'm really excited. It's Energy, Oracle Cards, Guidebook, Sandra and Taylor. So let's get into those messages first. We have Patience, 4th Chakra, Archangel Raphael, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Chariot, 2 of Swords, Bold, Turquoise, Angel of Prayer, Angel of Clearing, remove the limiting labels you're wearing, 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Moon, 4 of Pentacles, the Devil, 4 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Alright, so with the Bold card and the Knight of Swords, this is where I want to start. You group number 4, you're very adventurous. You like to travel. You're kind of down for anything. You like to explore. You're such adventurous people. And you really want to see the world. And I do see you doing that. I see you traveling a lot. And then we have the Moon card. I love this card. I feel as though for this group, you're really connected to the moon. You're really good with manifesting around the moon's energy. And your abilities are heightened around the moon. Like your natural gifts and talents. So really embrace with that and work with that kind of energy. Yeah, because then we have the moon here again in the eclipse. See the eclipse in the background? And we have the 10 of Swords. So with this card, this is telling me that you've been through a lot in your life, a lot of hardships, but you are so strong now from that. You are so strong. You're so resilient. You may have had some addictions or unhealthy relationships with the Devil card. Yeah, I'm also seeing that with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. This group, you're warriors. You're resilient. You've been through a lot in your life. Don't underestimate that. But it's amazing how much love you have. I'm seeing a lot of green and like heart-centered, heart chakra-centered people. It's amazing how much love you have and how much courage you have after everything you've gone through. You've had to have a lot of patience in your life. You really have. And now you have a lot of patience with the 4 of Swords too. I feel like you're really patient people. If you're watching this and you're like, no, I am not patient, you're stepping into that type of power, that ability. And when I see the Angel of Clearing, I really am feeling that this group is really good with their hands, really good with energy work. So you'd be really good at Reiki healing or crystal healing, or maybe even working with tarot cards or something like that, something with your hands. You really have a beautiful gift in that sense. And I encourage you to explore that if you have not. Also, you have Angel of Prayer. It says, ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. You have a really strong spiritual team around you. And I'm hearing a message that you're not asking for enough help. Like sometimes you feel bad. Like you're such a strong person that you're like, I got this. I can do this. I don't need to keep asking for help, because you have been through a lot and you have a lot of strength and you have a lot of courage. But now it's time to kind of level up in your energy is what I'm hearing, and it's time to ask for more help. Speak out loud your prayers to your angels, your guides, the universe, whatever it is you believe. Really speak up, because you have such powerful forces like by your side ready to help you. Oh wow, and look at all this eclipse and sun energy. There is so much sun and eclipse energy. So I feel like for you, group number 4, you're really, and like I said, you're empowered by the moon, but also the sun. And when there's eclipses, they're probably really intense for you. Yeah, here's another sun. There's so much of this energy in this spread. They're really intense for you. There's also a lot of pentacle energy on the board, a lot of pentacle energy. So I feel like you're really good at creating wealth in your home life, and you haven't been in the past. Maybe you came from being poor or having financial problems, but I see you stepping into a new energy, really learning from that and making a lot of money. And being very humble about it, too. Being very humble and being very generous as well. With your time, because you're going to be so patient, and your money and things like that. Yeah, and this says, remove the limiting labels you're wearing. So I really feel for this group, you're really strong teachers, and if you're not a teacher, you're kind of teaching and inspiring people around you without even realizing it. You kind of have that effect on people with just your day-to-day conversations. You really encourage people to step out of their comfort zone and to be more resilient. So it's really beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this is you. This is you, group number 4. And we have the Chariot. You're resilient. You go after what you want. Remember to slow down sometimes. Slow down. Okay, and then we have the Turquoise card. Turquoise card talks about being an avid storyteller, perceiving things in a new way. I feel as though you have a good sense of humor, group number 4, and you really use that when you're talking to people and helping them out in day-to-day situations. You bring humor to the situation, and not in a negative way where you're making fun of people. It's like you're good at like telling a fun story, and if you ever start to complain about something, you always find the humor in it. You find the positive side of things, and that makes you a really fun energy to be around. You're kind of like the life of the party too, is what I'm hearing. Alright, group number 4, that's all I have for you. You are on the right path. You're doing so well, and you have such amazing energy. Thank you for coming to my pick a card. Make sure to drop a comment below if this resonated. I'd really like to get words back to you. Also, if you want to book a personal reading, I have all the information below, and if you want to connect with me on Instagram, you can find me at the Mother of Tarot. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!